you both draw a path, or really it's building. You're building.
Right.
You're building a relationship that's going to be stronger. Your foundation is going to become stronger because you know why? You're both communicating with each other so that you can understand each other.
So understand that no, it's not easy. It's not.
No.
There were times I'm like, can y'all even imagine that we made it? Like, I even look at me and I say, girl, you've been married to one man for 28 years. Girl, you a bad girl. And I pat myself on the back. And so I celebrate my small victories, because there were moments in our relationship where I was upset because he didn't understand what I thought he should know. Y'all didn't catch that. I thought he should know how I was feeling.
Right, but if no one's speaking or someone's unmuting their voice, how am I supposed to know? Vice versa. You know, I may think that, oh, she's okay with that, when she's really not okay with it, because of the fact I never spoke about it.
Or even asked me.
Or even asked her.
Are you walking around? Sorry.
No, go ahead, baby.
Are you walking around and you can sense it? You can
tension all in it.
Right, exactly. You can sense when there's like,
straight up, it's cold outside, but it's just hot in the house.
Or it's hot outside and cold. No, you said that. Sorry. Never mind.
No, it's hot outside, but it's cold on the inside.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get. But it's true. You can sense it. You can feel it. How about this? I remember walking or being around another couple, and you can feel that someone right. You can feel it. Y'all been around them people too. I know I'm not the only one.
You been like, oh, something about to kick off there.
You can sit around certain people and they're either a couple or maybe it's...
just starting a relationship and you just look at me like, okay.
No, you can feel the tension in the air. You know why? Because somebody is either doing one or two things. Let me tell you this. I want to share this because I think what's important is sometimes there's like this power struggle. There's two powerful, as a man, powerful woman, and they're like, no, I want it this way, or no, I want it that way.
Wow.
And they're not coming to
an agreement
or coming to a term to say, okay, I'll give a little here and I'll give a little there.
And I'll take a little here and I'll take a little there.
Listen, marriage is about compromise.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you totally forget who you are, because I'm going to tell you, I married a great man that respected me. He says, be who you are, baby.
Yes.
And we have to come to
and see, you know what? The best thing about it, we make each other. You make each other.
Baby.
Thank you, baby. I was trying to hit my eye one time.
Going in there.
But listen, the best thing about it is that we make each other, we compliment each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you speak about things, and the more you speak, the better conversations you have.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's all about communication. I'll be the first to say, communication is key.
But you have to be willing to talk, though.
Yes, you have to be willing.
Tell them that you have to be willing, because...
You have to be willing. There was a time where I was not willing to talk. I was not, you know, like how people like just how I am now. I wasn't like that. You know, you go through certain things or you think something. My problem was I was thinking something, but I never really asked.
I think it's important to talk as far as men.
Yes.
What would you tell another man, a young man, right, or an older man in their relationship? Because a lot of men still to this day, they weren't taught to express their emotions or their feelings. So what would you tell them?
I would tell the men, listen. You know what? It does not make you weak if you're showing emotion to your wife or to your girlfriend, or someone in a relationship. It's not a sign of weakness. Really, it's a sign of strength. You know how your mate would love to see you be. It's called being vulnerable. You're opening yourself up, and your mate should be the one that can really see you open up to where you're exposing yourself. Honey, this is what's bothering me. I need your help with this.
Yeah.
You know, and then you put yourself out there. She's not going to tear you down.
Well, I think that's probably why men don't open up. Maybe because they feel like
it's a stigmatism where men think that you have to be macho all the time. You have to be, you know, top-notch, top dog in a relationship. Yeah, you can be top dog, but in a relationship, it should be equal, man. Listen, listen, all crowns come off. You're kings and queens, but you're both equal in a relationship.
That's good, babe. I appreciate that. And I think that that's the secret that, you know, another segment in one of the books that we're writing is The Secrets of a Man, because I think it's important for Ed or a man or a young man to understand, even like, you know, on Instagram someone just said that even black men, you know, because they were taught maybe by their fathers, their grandfathers, their uncles, or their pastors, you don't show emotion.
Right.
You know, you can't show emotion because it makes you look or a sign of weakness. And I think that's why the divorce rates are even higher than what they are, or just...
Or there's absenteeism, someone's absent in a relationship.
Right.
Because of the fact that,
really
you know, no one's not speaking. Listen, you know, it is important that you open and unmute yourself and speak within your relationship.
Hit that.
It is so
hit
true.
That button. Hit that button and unmute. You better speak up.
It is so important, man. And you have to realize the effects. Because if you're doing it in your relationship, not speaking, and you're unmute, you have children.
Come on.
And then later on in life, all the kids are going to emulate what they see in the house. So if you're not speaking to each other and you're not talking to each other, the kid's going to think, oh, you know what? That must be the normal way of life.
Right.
So this is, all right, so if mom says something, I'm going to disregard what mom said. I'm not going to say anything. So later on in life, when they get into a relationship, only thing they remember is what was done in the past.
Exactly. And the problem is it carries now from one generation to the next generation. So right tonight,
we're going to break that generational curse.
Say it.
The generational curse of being quiet.
Yes.
That is broken.
Yes.
It is broken. It is a time of speaking up. It is a time of voice.
I think that's so powerful because we make sure that our children do that. I mean, and they're still respectful.
Yes.
They know better. Like,
listen.
Seriously, like we still, and you should too. You should allow your children to share with you what they're experiencing. Maybe they're experiencing some pain and you don't even know it because you don't even want to let them talk.
You know why? Because half the time nobody's eating at the table. Remember Sunday dinners? People used to eat at the table together.
Yes, baby.
You know, come together. Feed you. You know, if you come together as a family, and then you're having a family dinner. You hear a lot of conversation at the dinner table in family dinners.
That's the truth.
You know, the kids start eating, they get real comfortable, and all of a sudden they start talking. And then you're like, you did what in school? Oh, I didn't mean to. No, we're going to talk about that right now.
But I think you're right, is that people aren't talking, they're not sharing, and then now there's pent-up frustration. Then you have children that are walking around, cussing each other out.
Oh, man.
Really, they should have addressed the issue back when they were at home, but because they don't even have a safe place. There's no safe place, baby. And maybe that's what we want to share with you all and teach, you know, even parents, how to create a safe place. A safe place for your children to talk.
For your spouse to get together to talk.
Yeah.
You know, what you have to do, you have to find a safe space. You have to make it comfortable. It's a space of no rejection, no insulting each other. Right.
We talk about this in some of our coaching sessions. Is that you talk about the issue and not the individual.
Oh, hold on. Let me say that again.
Yeah.
You speak about the issues and not the individual.
Right.
This is what's bothering me.
Right. The issue.
How can we hear the issue? Not you're bothering me. No. This is what's bothering me.
Anybody's gonna get upset if you do that.
And then your safe space. You gotta recreate a safe space. And what would you tell a young lady? How can they set up a safe space?
You know,
what are some of the ideas that you can give them?
And then this is regarding a conversation that they want to have either.
Right. If they want to, all right. So you want to create a safe space for me. You want to have a conversation with me.
Okay.
So how would you go about creating that safe space?
Okay. So if there's a problem that I have with my husband with my husband, I would say, I need to talk to you. And sometimes I don't even want to say that because you know what? Immediately when Ed heard talk, he froze up.
Here we go.
He got mute. He didn't want to hear nothing. He was like, I don't want to talk about nothing. Did you say talk? And he go,
clam out like a clam.
So yeah, I would say, Ed, can I get 10 minutes? And then I would cook him. I would cook him some food.
Yes.
I would set the atmosphere really nice. I would plan. I have to be honest with you. I didn't do this at the first stages of earlier stages in our relationship.
Right.
This happened later on, but I created an atmosphere where I said, Ed, let me get 10 minutes of your time.
Right.
And want to eat something, and I got him some food, and then I would create the boundaries where I say, I need you to hear me, but please don't interrupt me.
Right.
That's
right.
create boundaries. Number one. No.
I talk, you listen.
There you go.
And then when I respond, then you listen.
Right. And so it's vice versa. Don't interrupt.
Right.
And please hear me out. And
So true,
I
man.
had to remind myself not to talk about what he was doing, but I talked about what was happening
Right.
and how things made me felt. And of
Right.
course, if he's doing it, then he understood it was about him. But when
Oop.
people feel targeted, they don't want to talk about
Oh,
that.
no.
They be like, you just came to attack me. I feel attacked.
Listen, and I think what compounded sometimes with our relationship sometimes the fact that I was in law enforcement and I used to work at a prison. So I would have to come home. I would deal with
Oh my gosh.
mess all day.
Yes.
Doing like 8 hours, and then sometimes I was forced over. I'm doing like 16 hours in a prison with inmates, and then I have to come home. My wife knew where she would give me at least an hour to really digress, so that I wouldn't bring that that atmosphere, that tension from the job home. Then where she can say, "Listen, I need to speak with you," and I found that was the best thing.
I had to figure it out, man. That's why we say in our book, love is
Right.
worth the work.
Yes.
It's worth it now, but I have to tell you, the moment that he came home,
Right.
at that time, I had a rough day. I was working full time. I was going to
Yes.
school.
She was doing the job that I was supposed to be doing. But my schedule, man, if you only knew.
Oh, babe.
If you only knew, man.
You done made me cry.
My wife stood in the gap when I wasn't there. I was working. I was always taught, you work, you got to take care of responsibility. I worked so much. It wasn't for my father-in-law. Let me tell you something. He said, listen, you got to take a vacation sometime. You have to create memories.
And I'm glad you listened to Dad. I will
Yes.
say that.
Because it was important, man. Let me tell you.
But it took me some time to understand how to figure out I have to wait and talk
Right.
to him and tell him what my day was like.
Right.
Like EJ got his phone stolen, or I have to take Angie and Anel to soccer practice and basketball
right.
practice, but I have a class. And are you gonna be like? I had to
Right.
wait till he came home from like a 16-hour shift, and that's
Right.
work. Being strategic with how you're going to have a conversation. And
yes.
if you're not willing to put in that work,
Say
you
it,
may
babe.
want to reassess if you want to get into a relationship, because it really does require work.
It does require work. And you know what? Once you put in the work, you see things are going to work out fine. It's all about putting in the work. There's no right or wrong way, but it's all about putting in the work. And, creating that safe space, attacking the issue and not the individual.
Exactly.
Those are some of the things. And then really the basic thing is unmuting your voice.
Yeah, and
You have to unmute your voice.
You all really need to talk about what you're feeling, how you're feeling,
babe,
and
say
be
it.
respectful to each other. Find out,
There it is.
were you respectful when you started dating? Then you should be respectful even now.
And gentlemen, do not stop. Just because you were trying to court. I'm old school. Courting. If you just take your girl out, or to the movies or to a restaurant, showing her a good time. Then once you get married, you stop. No. Listen, you got to keep it going. We talk about that in the book.
Yeah.
Keep it in SP. Special, spicy, and spontaneous.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that chapter.
It's important to do that,
Yes, it
because
is.
I think we get so relaxed and comfortable, and as if you say, like, I got him. And I have to say, even
the chase is over. I'm done. No, you're not done.
But you said that to the men. Let me talk to the
Yes.
ladies. Ladies, take that bonnet off every now and then. Put a little lipstick on. Because I know the pandemic has got y'all all wrapped up. And
Everybody look cool from here up.
you know what I'm saying? Get your little lipstick, put that on, put a little cute outfit on, and keep your relationship SP. Special,
spicy and spontaneous. You can create these things at home.
Yeah.
Someone said on Instagram, you know, like Netflix and chill.
Exactly.
Just watch,
Right.
listen, man.
And so y'all can do.
Yes.
It's just. The question we have is: are you willing to put in the work?
Wow.
Are you willing to put in the work? Because it's important to work. It's a lot of work at this.
Yes,
and in the end, you always say that there are dividends in the end of this.
Yes.
Like, okay, so for instance,
the benefits in the end far outweigh everything else.
Yeah, and it's worth it. It really is worth it. At the end of it all, you'll appreciate the fact that you allowed your children to say, "Mom, I need to talk to you."
And they know the best thing is your children are gonna see, wow, mom and dad really got this. They speak to each other like this.
They show affection. Our kids be tripping when we're like hugging up, and they're like, "Oh."
They act like they're gonna throw.
We want them to see that. Man, it's okay.
It's okay to show love.
I mean, you know, there's up to a certain degree. They should see that it's okay for my husband to say, "Baby, I love you."
Right. And vice versa.
Or for me to say, "Baby, you looking good today." Right.
Yes.
And so putting in that work, it's paying off, and we want to be able to teach you and show you all how to do that and unmute your voice.
Unmute your voice.
By doing, as we said,
read the reads. Throw them reads in there.
The 3 reads, which is
to reevaluate,
reassess,
and to restart.
Restart your relationship.
Reevaluate, reassess, and to restart.
It's never too late.
It's never too late to start.
It's never too late to do
that burns me up when people say, you know what, as if like you can't do it anymore. No, listen, you, like as we said, we're the architects, we're the builders of this relationship.
Exactly.
You build your relationship.
Yeah.
And one thing I used to say to people, listen, if you're in a relationship with someone, you've been married 5 years, do not get relationship advice from someone who has been married for like 3. Because they have not gone through what you've gone through.
Right. I'll tell you one thing that you cannot teach, and that is experience. And so we do have the experience. We are certified.
Yes.
And it's not that we're boasting, but you know what? We didn't give ourselves this credit. Long time, for a very long time, we didn't even say we're worthy to do this. And God said, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. We have been doing a chronicles. How long, babe? Like 4 years?
4 years.
Almost 5 years.
And we've been helping, and I think we have some people that have testimonies, and we'll be sharing that with you.
Yes.
But what we're saying is that even if you had a failed relationship, even if you didn't succeed in your marriage, and you realize what you didn't do, and you can counteract that and do it better, and prepare yourself for the next one.
That is
get ready.
Yeah.
Because I believe that God's got something great for you. I believe that God's got someone for you. I believe, and Ed believes that too. We believe that, you know what, love is worth it. You should value.
There's so much value. Sometimes we as in a relationship, we undervalue ourselves. We feel as though our value is not enough. I'm not good enough, or I'm not this, I'm not that. Change your mindset on how you think and how you speak about yourself and how you speak about each other.
Right.
You know, you want to uplift. You're not there to tear down, you want to uplift. So start uplifting. Unmute your voice, speak. Reevaluate, reassess, and restart.
Yeah. You're worth it.
You're worth the work.
You're worth it, and we are so glad that you guys have finally, we're glad that we finally returned.
Yes.
We were on the, what network were we on?
Man, we were on the Now Network.
Yeah, and so.
You know, we were seen by 26 million views. That's what they had.
It was awesome.
It was
what a great experience, but it's never like being.
It's really like home when you're on Facebook. It's really like home because
Instagram Live.
Instagram.
Thank you guys.
Because it's personal. You know, you get to interact. You get to speak to us. We speak to you. You know, we're not trying to like nickel and dime people or anything like that. But you know, it's
oh
the
my
conversation.
Goodness! But my mentor did say, put your what did she say? Put your
your Cash App.
Yep, she told me to put my Cash App out there. Oh my God.
Sometimes, you know, when someone said that before, they said, listen, the advice that you guys are giving, you guys should be getting paid for that. But we just did it because we want to see people build in relationship, build in their love for each other, family as well as community.
Right.
So that's why we did what we did.
Right.
If that's
what's our Cash App?
Well, which one? For the Chronicles?
Yeah.
Oh, that was hold on.
We're gonna do that because I don't want my mentor to say you came on here and you didn't do what I told you to do.
Yeah. Oh, it was I think it's this one.
There it is.
That one right there.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. $ Coop Chronicles.
$sign Coop Chronicles.
Chronicles. Okay, so also, I'm putting that in there only because my mentor told me to do so.
Right. Also, later on, we're gonna be coming up with some ideas. We want to help other people, help families.
Well,
that's coming. Well, there'll be more information coming on that.
Yes, and so we'll be preparing. We have or even a podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so there's so many great ideas. Thank you for sharing avenues. That. Let me.
About the podcast?
Yes.
There's a lot of different avenues to, I think the best thing we can say is this. There's help out there. It requires a lot, but there's help out there. And we want to direct people in the right way to where they can get the help that is needed.
Right. And so we're excited that we
are
to be able to hang out with you guys.
We love hanging out with you guys.
Yes.
And you can ask us questions, all that good stuff.
We've had so much fun. We're going to ask you guys to get the information out. We'll be doing some coaching classes. We have been doing some coaching classes now, one-on-one access. People have access to us.
Right.
It's becoming where we need to manage it better, and we might be. Sometimes we're at capacity throughout the day, but if you all are looking for life coaching and relationship coaching, Ed and I are available to do that for you. Just inbox us at
Ed and Angel, the Cooper Chronicles at gmail.com.
Send us your email and tell them that you're interested, and
Take over Joe Budden. You know what? Somebody on Instagram said take over Joe Budden. I've never seen his podcast. I know we always get into a lot of fights. Listen, we do have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
Go to YouTube, type in Ed and Angel, the Cooper Chronicles. You'll see our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Also, we have our website, which is Ed and Angel, the CooperChronicles.com.
Yeah.
We're on all social media platforms, so we want you guys to really, connect with us.
I think we're loud. I don't know.
Oh, we're loud. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We're on all social media platforms.
Don't do that. But what we'll do, we'll make sure that you guys know what's happening. We're going to roll out something really, really nice.
Yes.
We have a couple of movements that's happening.
Yes.
People are so excited when they hear love is worth the work. Then they hear that you're worth the work.
Right.
Family's worth the work. Community's worth the work. Like it's catching on. It's catching on. And so we're so excited that you guys are joining with us. Please,
listen,
if you don't have your book.
You want to grab a book up there?
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't have a book, you can go to Amazon.com. I believe we'll put the link in there.
Yeah.
That's when I didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
I didn't have a beard, but it's an interactive book. For those who may not know, it's an interactive book.
Yes.
It's not a book that you're just gonna read, but there's also not assignments, but like tasks for you to do, do certain things.
Challenges.
There's challenges.
Yes.
We challenge you in this book.
Yes.
We want you can write in it, scribble over it, all that good stuff. It's your book.
Well, it's really helpful.
If you can't get that, you can download it on your phone also.
And we are actually working with a few therapists.
Yes.
And some offices that are counseling for marriages, and they may be, interested in using our book as a handout to follow and a guide. So we're excited about all of the opportunities that are coming our way, and so we want to share that with you. So we thank you. If you don't have your book, please get it. Get your book now.
He and Kanye are saying oh jeez.
So you guys, we thank you again. We wanted to hang out with you guys for an hour tonight. We are 3 minutes away. So
really?
Yep, 3 minutes, and it'll be 9:00.
Wow, man.
All right, guys.
Listen, we thank you guys. You know what? And can I say this? We don't take it lightly. We really do thank you.
For joining us.
Joining us. There has been many who have been with us from the start, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we thank you guys for that. And we want you to let you know, you're like family. We don't take it lightly.
Yeah.
We really appreciate the fact that you spend some time with us. Exactly. And hopefully you get a little bit of something out of what we're doing, and it can help you out.
Exactly. All right, guys. So remember, as we always say, You're worth the work.
Your family's worth the work.
Community is worth the work.
Hey, and love is worth the work.
All right, it's Ed and Angel.
The Cooper Chronicles. We are going to be signing off. But thank you guys. Instagram, we love you guys.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you that we're back. Oh, thank you so much.
We never left. We were just getting some things in order. We got a lot. Listen.
We did a book. We did a network.
Did a book. We did a network.
So excited.
We did a song.
Oh my gosh, you guys, please make sure you download your song.
If you have Apple iTunes, go to Apple iTunes or Spotify or all these other music venues and type in Ed and Angel. Love is worth the work. Yes. Love is so worth the work. I guess they say we can't play music on Facebook anymore.
I don't know.
So we'll just have to sing it.
All right, guys.
Jinx.
All right. Hi, Joy.
Joy, how you doing?
Everybody. All right, guys. We gotta go.
Listen,
we'll talk to you real soon. And remember, follow us on YouTube.
Yep. Facebook.
Instagram.
Twitter.
And go to our website. All right.
Go to our website.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.